Alright boys, welcome back to the fourth video, I guess fifth technically, on the local anti-guide series. This one's gonna be over good old Jerry from Riverside. This man is the simplest character in modern fighting games, I would say. Maybe not quite, but his game plan is very straightforward. This is gonna be a shorter video. Just some basic things I want to go over. The first thing, if I can hit this combo actually, is I want to go over that this combo can be back teched and then crouch guarded by some characters, not all. Geralt can't do it. So check if your character can do it. It depends on how good your back tech is. A lot of characters like don't have that good a back tech, so they have to just stay grounded, because if you tech, it does more damage. Right there, I have no idea why I teched out of it. Let's try that again. Yeah, standard. Geralt has a weird hitbox, so I could see like it having like a weird, yeah. There's like some weird inconsistencies, I'm sure, but stay grounded. It's not worth the attempt. A lot of times when you tech, you'll also get blasted into the wall because that tech traps in wall splats. So just stay grounded. That also goes into a good thing in general, is this move is safe on blocks, so you have to step it. Preferably you'd step it up, whatever side you're on, because it's kind of weird to... The first hit puts you in like a weird crouch guard state, so it might be hard to figure that out. This move, it's pretty decent. Both options are safe. It's also his combo for 3B most times. There's no real way to anti both except for reversal edge, and it's kind of weird because this is just a decent poke for Geralt to use in general. Got some good range, as you can see. So if you want to reversal edge, that's kind of your only option, I would say, because these are both high mids, and this one's uninterruptible. So it's kind of like you're banking on interrupting that. And you can't GI this either because the timings are way too different. So you kind of just have to hold it. Another Geralt favorite is the old 6BB hold. This move is completely safe, but the big thing is that this move is reasonably linear unless you're at the tip of the fire blast. Then it can track in weird ways I've seen. But at close ranges against Geralt, they kind of like, maybe not close range, I'd say range 2 they like to use it. So it's pretty decent time to step. Like we can do this. That'll put me into mid-range probably. It tracks as we see. Whoops. It doesn't track, but it will realign if I don't step right. So that's linear enough. And the weird thing is Geralt kind of has mediocre step catchers. Like he doesn't get a lot of value off of them unless he's like going full ham. He kind of has to use 6.6 AK and 3A, 6A, a lot of these things, and they're not great reward. So especially this one. This one's a great move, but it's bad on block. It's not great on hit. I think it's -4 on hit. But it's got great range, and it's a mid-horizontal, so you can't ask for much else. It's a safe mid-horizontal as well. I'm pretty fast. I'd say that and 2B's 3A are probably the best mid-step catchers in the game. But yeah, that's the only reason why I would say stepping is pretty good against Geralt, because it causes him to have to use a lot of his riskier offense. Because if you're just going to stand still, he's going to get free reign on you with that. After that, we have good old Yrden. This is big. If you see this, you have forever to whiff punish it. And you need to learn your max damage whiff punisher. Like with one of my characters, 2B, she has a lethal hit guaranteed off of this because any move that uses meter, that move will lethal hit on. So you need to learn what your character does. You need to at least be doing 40% on him for doing this because it's an incredible move and it can be incredibly frustrating to play against. Another thing is Ard. I see Ard. People do Ard into Ard. This is just completely fake. Ard is -10 on block. So you can interrupt him with some jank shit. Look, his 3B, which I think is 20 frames, trades. So, I mean, you can do whatever you like. Except, you know, make it 18 frames and faster. It's a very popular choice. Very confusing why it's a popular choice. But it's really the only thing he can do after Ard since it's -10. So it's 10 frames into 10 frames. But he's at -10. So it's 20 frames. If he does anything slower, you're going to really fuck him up. So make sure Geralt is holding G after Ard. Next move is 66BB. This move is quite good. It's got great range. It tracks just a little tiny bit in very strange occurrences. It's safe against 95% of the cast. I think somebody gets a punish, but I can't remember. It might be Geralt. Let's see. I think it's -10 on block. And it leaves full crouch, yeah. So since it leaves full crouch, it's very strange to punish. I think maybe even somebody else can punish, but that's the main one. Another big thing is that if you GI this, it's a -8, so it's just frame advantage. It's a frame advantage GI level 1, so does a lot of guard damage, rings out. It's pretty multi-purpose, and you can't step in between. You can't reversal edge. It's just a one-stop shop. Another big thing is 1 AA. This is -12. There is no reason in hell that Geralt will use 1 AB. It's just awful. It's like launch punishable. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it's launch punishable. Yeah. It's just a completely garbage move and you'll never see it. Unless like it's very strange tech catches or something. So don't bother with that. You're going to focus on this. The first hit is actually seeable, but you have to be looking for it a little bit since it's 26-ish frames. But even if you see it, there's the mix-up on whether or not he's going to do the second hit. So just block and AA punish if he does the second hit. Geralts like to use this as a step catcher because it's got pretty good range. But definitely if they're like just doing the first hit, make sure you make him pay for it because I think it's launch punishable. Ah, Geralt doesn't have a wall standing launcher, I don't think. Oh wait, is it -14? Huh, it's better than I thought. Did they buff that? It's possible they buffed it. Well, anyways, okay. Get your punish at least if they're being predictable with it, since it's seeable. His other low is the godlike 1B. It may be incredibly linear, but look at this range. Look at that range. It doesn't even look like it should be hitting right now, and it's hitting. And it's fucking -14 on block. Looks like it should be launch punish, right? Nah, son. That's as good as you's getting. Unless his A is no. Yeah, that's all you get. Some characters can crouch cancel CE, but that's going to only be the 12 frame CEers. Or maybe you can really work hard with Mitsurugi to get his 14 frame to work, but yeah. It's a good move. It's very linear, so definitely fuck him up if he's whiffing it. This is a meme. Oh, I could go over Soul Charge a little bit. His 3A becomes like this infinite kicks from Tekken thing. After the second hit, just 2A him. He can, as you can see, cancel it, but that doesn't matter. Just 2A him because there's nothing he can do about that, and it's not worth dealing with the dumb shit. It's also not great to Soul Charge against him all the time because he gets lethal hits out the ass against you, even off of his like metered throws. Those become lethal hits just from you being Soul Charged. So it's kind of it's a weird matchup where you have to be a little bit less reliant on your Soul Charge against him than other characters. Geralt isn't like incredibly scary with his Soul Charge. He kind of just gets infinite use of his Yrden. He gets this meme shit. Just, you know, I wouldn't worry about it too much. I think he has like one weird move that might be worth looking at. The AAA, that thing, it's basically the exact, just duck after the third hit. Oh, he has this meme one. This is when you'd stop trying to do anything and you step after the second hit. A lot of Geralts like to try to get away with this. Not real, not real. This string isn't good because I should go over this one. This 6A is this high horizontal, and all of the options he can do against it are they're either low or high, so you'll duck all the time against it. It's very easy to duck. So that's the thing with his Soul Edge version. He gets a mid at the end, but you'll just hit him out of it anyways, so not worth going over. And that's it. He's got a little bit of a better Quen mix-up now that he got a low from it. A lot of times he's going to want to go for this, though. It's kind of a mix-up between the kick, which step catches actually, and the guard break. So kind of if he's Quen-ing from like this, he has like a kick that he charges that he can go into Quen. I don't remember what it is. Bomb block, he can go in and mix you up. Kind of just make a read on whether you're going to jump A or step. I think that's just the general idea. Geralt's AA and BB are very good, but their enders aren't great. And the weird thing is I think his AA might be -10. Is that right? No. His AAA is -10. Might be -12 even. Oh, well. You can just interrupt his AAA, but that's pretty common. Yeah. It's definitely at least -10. Oh, it's -12. I think that's the same with his BBB. Although you would step this one. Whoops. Yeah. So he's not going to use the last hits very often. Damn, this is even minus... Did I block after it? I'm really surprised that's -12. Okay, I was wrong. It's -10. Okay. So it's going to be a lot of poke strings with Geralt. A lot of just really simple sort of shit. So Quen, jump kick, step, BBB step. And honestly, that's Geralt in a nutshell. If you have anything more you would like to add, I could always recreate the video. But this is what I got for now. Thanks, guys.